Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday, and welcome to What's the Topic. Yo, I am trying to get me something to eat. So while I wait, let me hit copy. Let me do this before I forget. And hey, badass, what's up? Hello, Cynthia, living with MS. How y'all? How y'all doing? Today is Friday. Y'all, I'm trying to make me something to eat because I didn't even make me nothing to eat before this chat got started. So I'm trying to get me something to eat right quick. Oh, so you want some butter on your bagel? I'm trying to get me something. Hello, TV media. How you doing today? Happy Friday. Oh yeah, I do gotta add her in, right? That's so special with me. All right, there we go. Hey, Cynthia.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm trying to see. I got something now playing back. Okay. I had another window open. How everybody doing in the chat? Hey, badass. How are you? Hey, TV media. How are you? I don't want to jack up your first name. Happy
Uh-oh,
Friday. Guys, if you don't have me, grab me kindly.
get your bagel.
If you're not tapped in, tap in with TV media.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's so ghetto of me to be in here cooking while I'm supposed to be on here with y'all.
I'm glad you found on today.
What everybody doing on this Friday? Anybody got special plans? Special date? Cause I don't date, so I don't have a date.
Is that Prime TV? Is that how you pronounce your name? Prime TV?
I am not making no dang on pottery meat sandwich. My little guy like bagels with just butter on it. So he asked for one after I had already took 32,000 hours to make some dang African stew and stuff, and he's still begging.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind if I drop Prime's link into your
I don't care.
Okay.
Whoever you know, that's good with me.
He's from your page, so he said drop him, grab him, so I'm just gonna drop his link for him.
All right, drop the links. Oh, I do not like that. That yogurt. That is nasty. Do I need this? And Badass always talking. He just got to start off coming on somebody's page talking.
Badass, are you grinding on today? I'm gonna drop Badass link too, so when he gets
Yeah,
on live, we can all be over there.
for
Over
real.
there, courting up,
Uh-huh.
not cutting up, courting up.
Right. For real. He not gonna go live because he don't want to get put out there.
Is that what that is?
Yep. That's what that is. I figured it out. Did not find me nothing to eat. Knowing well that I gotta go down here to this tree lighting.
Oh, may the forces be with you. If it wasn't cold and my situation wasn't what it was, I would be down there. But I went out yesterday and that cold air took me out.
See, I think what happened was, my daughter planned all this stuff back in the summer, so she was like, "Mama, we going to do everything we gonna be doing everything that comes up for the holidays. Hey Frank G, how you doing? Happy Friday. And so I told her, I said, yeah, sure. Because we in July. So it's like I wasn't thinking straight.
All right. Hey Yankee Cow, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
And now
Hey
I'm
Frank
fully
G, how
aware.
are you?
It's so cold out there. Okay, I got me a little ghetto sandwich.
What kind of sandwich you eating? Pottery meat?
I got some turkey sausage and cinnamon bagel.
Oh, okay. I thought Badass was able to see into your home and he knew.
I'm not listening to Badass. He better be lucky he not in timeout. So that's what he better be lucky about. Because I wasn't feeling him in timeout. I missed someone, Yankee Key. Is that her name?
Yankee Cow?
Kyle.
I think.
Sorry.
Right.
But hello, Yankee. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Somebody, hey, Queen K. Key. Lord help me.
Hey, Queen Key 83. She got nice vlogs over there, y'all. She's always doing awesome things. Make sure y'all tap in. Gaming Broden came in. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Gaming Bro. Happy Friday, everyone. All right, y'all. So I got some topics picked out to talk about. But first, let me tell y'all about well, I wouldn't say mine. It's basically a family dramatic experience from yesterday, y'all. So yesterday, I was it was just normal. So my phone went off. Hi Tamika Davis, how you doing? Happy Friday. And so usually when when the app go off at my little guy's school, it's usually a teacher updating, what they done did, what's going on, and everything going good that day and everything. So I wasn't worried about when I heard the app go off. So I was like, okay, she probably just doing the update. So I just went on there. And when I went on the app, it was saying it was a school lockdown. So I instantly panicked, y'all. Like I went right into panic mode. I was trying to run up the stairs to see what's going on. Like I had got so panicked that I had to come up the stairs to call the school. When I could have just called wherever I was, but I was in the middle of a panic. So I called the school and they didn't answer. So that just made it even more worse. So then I was like, okay, it's a lockdown. It's probably nothing much. It's probably just something simple. They probably doing some type of drill or something. I don't know. Because I never dealt with it with my son going to school or my daughter. So I was like, okay, it's just something simple. So I went and looked out the door. And when I looked out the door, it was SWAT cars everywhere. It was police cars everywhere. It was the big old truck out there, the big old black truck. I don't know what they call them and everything. Like, it was just packed out there with cars everywhere. Instantly, I panicked. I'm like, something done went on at the school. And my little guy's up there. I'm like, something is going wrong. And so they wasn't telling us anything. They just said that they in lockdown. The kids is inside of a safe room. And don't worry. And I'm like, who sends some type of mess like that? Don't worry. Like, that's your first thing is to worry. So it was getting time for them to get out of school. And so they were saying that they're not letting the kids out. So that was even more frustrating and worrying. Like, what is going on? The police is still out there. They got the whole streets blocked off. Like, you can't go that way, can't go this way. Like, they had it all the way blocked off. So when another neighbor came and said it's a barricade gunman down there. Hello, welcome in Four Corners. How you doing? Happy Friday. So when I heard that, I panicked so bad. Like my heart was just pounding because I'm so worried about the kids. I'm so worried about my little guy, and he never been in situations like that. So I know he was panicking and worried. So I was instantly panicked about the whole situation. So they end up letting them out like an hour after school has originally let out. So they found a way to get the kids out. So you couldn't get them from the front. So they had let them out through a back door in which the police had like all around the school blocked off. So you had to come and pick your kid up and keep on going. And so when I got him, like when you walking towards your kid, they either happy or they got disappointment because they probably done did something and they scared that the teacher done told you. So it's only two looks that the kids give you when you pick them up from school. So when I saw his face, I could just tell on his face that he was already crying and that he was already in distress, because my son, he always been the type that gets in distress fast. Like he can't be around a lot of people. So I was always worried about him going to school, being around people, because he was always like, if too many people came to our house for the holiday, he crawled up under the table and he would sit up under there and play with his toys like nothing else is going on. So I was so worried. So when I got him, he just hugged me and he was like, Mama. He was like, I thought I was gonna die. And that right there, it like tore me up so bad, because I'm like, he 5 years old. There was no way for him to say something like that. Like he said it all day. And so finally I got him. I said, because I had heard through what was going on. So basically the guy in front of my little guy's school, all the windows in the front is for the kindergarten, first grade, and second graders. So the whole front windows of the school is the little people's in the front. So it was a guy in front of the school. He had a gun in his hand, some type of big automatic gun, and he decided that he going to shoot at the school from outside. And then from shooting at the school from outside, he went into the house across the street, and he ended up killing a woman inside of there. And he ended up staying in there and barricaded himself in there. So I didn't know how much my little guy knew. So I was like, okay, let me find out. Let me ask him. So I started like, what happened? What's going on? What happened in school today? And so he was like, Mom, he was like, we were sitting there. He was like, this guy was outside and he holding a big old gun. And he started shooting. And he said, I got so scared. I started crying and I got on the floor. And he was like, and I was just asking the teacher, can they please call my mama because I want to go. Hello, Forever D. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming in. And so he said, I got on the floor. He was like, I was crying. I kept asking the teacher, can you call my mama to come and get me? And she was like, no, Osa, we can't call your mom right now because we have to go. And so he said he didn't know what was going on. He said, but they was down on the ground. Hello, Sociable. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Happy Friday. So he said that they had to stay on the ground and crawl to the hallway. And he said in the hallway, once they got in the hallway, and all the teachers got all the other kindergartners, first graders, and second graders in the hallway, he said they had to crawl to another room where they locked the door. And he said when they locked the door, he said he got scared. He like, what's going on? He steady crying. He said he keep telling them he want his mama, and they telling him like, you got to calm down. You can't be making noise. You can't make no noise right now because we're trying to keep you safe. And so that right there was a dramatic experience for him. When he came, when he thought that he was going to die. He thought that, he kept saying, he said, Mom, I thought I was going to die. I thought he was going to come in there and he was going to kill us like they do at the other schools. And so all night long, he was dreaming about it. I had to keep waking him up out of his sleep because he kept like, I want my mama. I want my mama. I don't want to die. And so it was touching me all night long. So I just knew that the school was going to send a note and like, okay, no kids is coming to school today. They have a long weekend. Let them come back Monday or Tuesday to pick up their homework packages, and then we'll see them after the holiday. No. Early in the morning, I get a letter from the app saying, We did do everything we can to make sure the safety of your child, and school is continuing on today. And I'm like, y'all may have did y'all part, and I thank God that y'all did y'all part and got them to the safe room and everything. But these kids went through a dramatic. Hello, Crystal Clear, how you doing? Happy Friday. But for them, they went through a dramatic experience. They kindergartners, they first and second graders, they saw far too much, and y'all want them to come to school the next day. Like, let them get this out of them. Let the parents talk to them and let them know that, okay, the teachers and them had it all taken care of. That's why they didn't come in and everything. But you go back to school Tuesday to pick up your stuff, and it's going to be okay. Right now, he is terrified of going back down there, and I'm trying to stop him from being like that, because there's no school that is safe. And for me, every day when you send your kid to school, you just pray and you be like, okay, I prayed over them in the school and the teachers and everything. And you go about your day. So you don't think that when you get a message that it's a lockdown, that's happening at your kid's school. Because you're just like, okay, that don't happen at my kid's school. I don't have to worry about it. It's not happening here. So for that to happen, now my eyes are just open, and I'm more terrified of sending him every day now. Like, oh my God, like, he was in front of the school where all the little kids is, and he was doing that. Like, he could have shot through there and hit somebody's baby. So that right there is terrifying, and that was a really bad dramatic experience for me, because I was texting Cynthia like, listen here, I don't know what's going on, and I know she was trying to keep me calm, but I was just like, and to the point to where I was like spacing out messaging her, because I'm running from the door to look into running back. And so it was a mess. And I just like, okay, I was just thanking God that he didn't hit nobody kid, but he did, take someone's life. And right there in itself was like, what mission he was actually on. So that was really sad. I don't know if they got him, because the police didn't come and tell us nothing. They didn't say they got him inside of the house, or what happened inside of the house, or anything like that. They was there up until about 10, 11 o'clock last night. When I looked out at 10, they was still outside. So I really don't know what happened, um but I hope that don't happen again. Like I said, I never had no problems with the school before. Well, incident like that. So to actually have a grown person to do that was quite sad. Like, I thought maybe it was a kid that brung a gun or something like that, and they were showing it off, and they end up going in lockdown. I did not think that it was actually a grown person that was trying to hurt somebody. I didn't think that at all. So that right there and the stuff, I had to tell y'all that story, because some people don't know that stuff like that actually do happen in your little, because some people think when you're in the Black community, stuff like that don't happen, and not to say this the wrong way. We tend to think that it's just happening in like the suburb areas with the Caucasian people, that it's just their schools, or they just have an incident with guns there. But it really is that you have it everywhere. It's just not no set race of the school. It's everywhere now. People is crazy. So I just wanted to get that out and talk about it, so other people can be aware. Like, when you do send your kid to school, you don't know what's going to happen. So just keep your eyes open and your ears clear, so you can just know stuff, because everything is going on.
That's true. So we have people in the comments like the Oxford shooting and the Pontiac shooting, where the guy left Walmart, called the Uber, and shot her. Yeah, that was actually my family member, Favre D. That was so tragic and so hurtful that there was no reason for it, just a senseless shooting. And his family is trying to say it's an accident. Definitely not an accident. The Oxford shooting, I just couldn't believe that the parents, would try to protect their son. Like, how do you?
Mm.
I'm not protecting my kid if you're wrong. Now I'm gonna stand by you and go through every court procedures, but you're wrong and you're
Mm.
wrong. You know. And like
That is.
I think yesterday he was on like a murder suicide, attempt, and was just cowered out at the last moment. you know.
That's what I think too, and I think that the school they got some good security up there, like as far as like the windows and the doors and stuff. And I think the only thing that stopped the bullies was because of the windows that they have at that school. I feel like if it was a school that was undergraded, like under development, I don't know what to say so it won't sound bad, but since they updated, I just think that if it was one of the other schools that have just the thin windows, I think he would have hurt somebody's child. But since they have those windows that's all, bulletproof and all that, I think that's the only thing that saved that day was because of that.
And it was well thought out in his mind, because why would you go in front of a school? You
In
know what
front
I'm
of the
saying?
school.
That was crazy. So we got Tamika in the chat. She said, I know what you mean, because my son was scared to go back to school. Um, I found well, it first happened, it took him a whole month to go back to school. Yeah, so I didn't understand with them telling you, the parents, that they can come back like today. No, some kids is really
Mm-hmm.
going to be traumatized from that. That's not an easy thing to experience, especially as a child. And they should have thought that out more carefully before they sent that email and said, you know what, we understand if some students don't return until after the holiday. That gives them enough time to kind of work through it, get the holiday where they're enjoying family and stuff, and maybe they'll be more relaxed when they come back to
Right.
school.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what I was thinking.
no one should be marked absent today.
No, it shouldn't be. And Forever D said, "Yeah, mine would not be there. No, my little guy's at home. He's a little quieter because he's watching TV, but he here. I was not sending him back. Not up under the type of sleep he had last night. I was not sending him back.
And
Ever.
Frank said it happened here a lot of times. Y'all, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm reading from my little tiny phone. So yeah, that's my problem.
Frank G said that was a bad move for the schools to send them back. It definitely was. That was. Mm-hmm. Especially for little kids, even for the bigger kids, because all of them had to go inside of a safe room. Each level have a different safe room for the kids. So I think that it was probably was terrifying for them as well for not knowing what's going on and just happening to go sit inside of a room and can't talk, can't ask no questions, and just sitting there. So I know that type of experience for them had to be hard for them to have to go through because I couldn't imagine. I can't sit nowhere without asking questions. I got put out of court before because I was asking too many questions.
Yeah, so you just imagine how it is. Hey, Shanita, thanks for coming in.
Hello, Shanita. Happy Friday.
Yeah, so it's just hard for kids, and a lot of times, adults, they don't think it through, especially if they don't have a psychiatrist on staff to be able to
Yes.
say, listen, they need time to process this. They're just looking at it from an adult aspect, like, oh, we protected them, we followed protocol, we did everything, everybody was safe. No, it went off without any incidents taking place. Like no one got hurt. So come on back in here tomorrow, because they
Right.
get
Exactly.
money. They get money off each day your kids show up and stuff. So like, no.
And it's not even about the money. They shouldn't even be worried about the kids showing up for them to get their funds because they really need. Some of them probably need to especially the kids. Like I said, the little ones, for them to actually be right there at the window and see it all take place. I know some of them probably like, I am not going back. Mama, like, nope, I'm staying home. Mm-mm. Especially if you've never been through that before. So I know that, like my little guy, that's all he been talking about is that whole situation. So
I'm
I
sorry.
think they need a little time, and I think even if they was to give them Monday and Tuesday off, would be fine for them to get everything situated.
Yeah, I just think they need to just pull them back after the holiday because some kids handle things differently. The holiday, what they got Monday, well, Tuesday, Wednesday to go to school, and then they off Thursday. So
Yep. Well, they supposed to go Monday and Tuesday, and then they out the rest of the week. But I just think they need to be out the whole week. Just let
yeah.
that situation just go for the whole week. Forever D said my daughter had just stopped working there. I probably missed it. Where did she work at? What happened?
Forever D, are you here in Michigan?
It sounds like because she brought up the Pontiac shooting and
Yeah,
everything.
and the Oxford shooting. So that's why I was
Mhm.
kind of like that. Got to be somebody from close to the D. She said
Right.
that guy was working in Walmart, and he had just hold on. He was working in Walmart, getting off of work. I heard he got fired that morning. I heard that was the incident where he got fired that morning. And it's like, wow, you gonna take somebody else's life because you got fired. My cousin, cool as a cucumber, like she was just up trying to make her money. She had just won cancer.
Mm.
She beat cancer. She went through
Mhm.
all her funds. She didn't she didn't have money saved up no more, so she was back on her house taxes. So she was working like really, really hard. She was bartending, doing DoorDash, Lyft, and then this happened. I mean Uber, and then this happens. You know what I'm saying? That was like the hardest blow we could ever imagine. Like she beat cancer, you know, only to be taken out by someone who is younger than her kids for a senseless reason, you know, like he can never justify what he did.
Mm-mm.
And that was no accident. And I hate when parents stand behind their kids when they're wrong. It's one thing to support your child. It's
Mhm.
another thing to stand behind their ignorance and
Yep.
justify their ignorance. That is a
Mhm.
different thing. Now I'm not mad at you for supporting your child and being there for them, but when you're standing behind ignorance, I just can't get that. And
Mm-mm.
he was just ignorant on that morning. And the sad part about it is it's a lot more of him walking around here.
It is, and I think no matter how much his family stand behind him, that's not going to help him get out
No,
because the way he took her out was absolutely unacceptable.
totally unacceptable. You know, she got grandkids, kids, and it's just sad that she was just out here trying to make a living. But I always said I couldn't do Uber because I can't take somebody sitting behind me. And I was just saying it again not too long ago, and then that happened. I was like, wow.
And I'm with Forever D. She said, "No, ain't no support for taking an innocent life.
So
It's not."
she said you did right too. This world is wicked and it's getting more dark. Everybody is speaking to everybody.
It really is. I don't know. Growing up back in the day, you really heard about people killing somebody, or even funerals was basically for the elderly people that who just got old and passed away. But now you just go to everybody's funeral. They just out killing each other and it's so sad. It really is.
It is. It's sad. So you got Forever D. She said my kids are out all week. You got Crystal. She said, yep, they need time. And Forever D is in Urban Hills. Okay, we're gonna have to link up one day once this weather.
Right.
I'll be trying to get together with all the locals here to be
Hmm.
there. Look, speaking gonna get tired and be like, girl, stop asking me. I ain't
We
linking.
gotta have our own group, our
Yeah.
own YouTube Michigan group.
We gotta do something where we can all vlog together.
Hmm.
I saw that, I cried. It was so sad. Ignorance, yes.
Hello,
Ooh.
language of horses. How you doing?
Frank said facts. Nah, ain't no support for taking an innocent life. Crystal said right. And
Mm.
Frank G said right Forever D. And Crystal said totally unacceptable. Then we got Blondie Amazon. Hey, Blondie Amazon. I like your
Well, I
name.
didn't even see her. Hi, Blondie Amazon. So that means you like Amazon? Because listen here, I'm dating Amazon.
She said, hey, ladies. First time on your live. Mr. Host.
Oh, thank you.
Come soon.
Yeah, don't be looking a mess. All of my stuff gone.
Yes, Forever D. That is so true. She said, man, in Detroit, we used to fight, no shooting. Yes, back in the days, we used to fight it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people, they didn't pick up guns, and then you had another day to fight it. You know what I'm saying? If you got beat up that day, trust me, it was going to be another fight, but you fought.
It was gonna be another time to do it all over again.
Right. You did not pick up a gun. Now, the first result is just picking up a gun and for stupid stuff.
But any little thing, like when you hear some of the stuff that they done took a life over, you just like, yeah, you need to go to jail and just stay there. Your family don't even need to be there to support you. That's just the end of the story with them. What's that?
Hey,
Actually, just to get
language
you
of
some ice
course.
cream.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Blondie, I was just going over telling them what happened yesterday with my son's school. They was in lockdown because some grown man decided to, you know.
Shoot some guns. Did they even know? Did they, the school, somebody was in there?
So that's what happened if y'all heard him.
Mama!
So we got everybody speaking to everybody. Forever D said for sure. Frank G say this world is going real crazy for real. Yeah, it's sad. Blondie Amazon is saying hi to Crystal Clear. Crystal saying hi back.
Yes, everybody get to know everybody.
She said for exactly round 2. Okay, and then sometimes it was a 3 and 4, but one thing about it is nobody ended up in jail and nobody ended up in the grave. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm with Forever D. She said, but that's the generation of kids too. They some punks, just being honest, and their parents are getting younger and younger. Yes,
that is true. That goes back to that community love. You remember back in the days, everybody in the community knew everybody, but it was when they start outsourcing the schools to be in different communities. Like you can go to different areas for schools. That's when we really start having a breakdown in our community where people didn't know each other no more. So now it's like you can't say that to my kid. You can't speak to my kid. Back in the days when you did something down the street, by the time you make it home knew about it.
Yep. Yep. I definitely think when they started that you can't whoop your kids.
That too.
I think that's what made them into little crybabies and can't fight.
That too, because Frank said people don't know how to fight these days.
Okay, bring her some ice cream.
Bondi said that is so sad. Chris said,
listen here, when your parents beat you, you got stronger from that. When they picked up anything and hit you with it, you knew you can go out in the world and fight. But now, no more popping your kids, hitting your kids, and all that stuff. It done made these kids something different with them.
Well, you can't whoop your kids, you just can't leave mark. So I whoop my son. He be like, he gonna tell me one day, I'm gonna call the people on you. Call them. And that's what you have kids doing that. Like I call the people. Call the people. I'll call the people. I mean, I've done it before. I will call the people for you.
Hey, Six Bows is back. Happy Friday. Thank you. Okay, I don't know. What is this one? MBF. I'm gonna go with MBF. How you doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hey, Cherry. Hey.
Hi, Cherry.
Her is Hey, Cherry. Hey.
So you got Crystal Clear. She said the crazy thing: people don't know how to fight, but rather shoot and kill. That is so true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Forever D said, I said for sure to the link up. Yes. Once look, I gotta get way better, but one day we're gonna link up real soon. I went out.
Well, I know, not real soon now, y'all. We need to at least wait until spring or something like that.
Girl, you know that's like 2 days away. This time is flying.
She said it's 2 days away.
I ain't lying this time. Come on, y'all. Y'all know we was just at the beginning of the year and now we're at Christmas.
Everybody speaks to each other in the neighborhood back in the day. Everybody knew. Yes, everybody knew what was going on. You ain't had no secrets. Listen, everybody knew. They did not play about that. You'd be like, dang, did you have to call a neighbor and tell them?
Exactly. So wait a minute, let me get this right because I be wanting to say hey Cherry, but then it be so hi hey Cherry hey. I got it. I gotta say hi with it. I do because normally I be like hey and then say a person's name, but with her I gotta say hi hey Cherry hey.
Hey, yeah, I like her name. She got a different name. I like that name. And did I miss anybody comment? Because Cynthia reading from up and I'm reading from down.
Yeah, I noticed that. But you know, we meeting in the middle. We meeting in the middle.
We meeting in the middle. So
I'll be getting comments out there.
Yeah. And Forever D said, I'm 39 and still an old school mom. I don't play with mine. I hear that.
I know that's right, girl. I be trying to be a little bit of both though. These kids, you got to kind of mix it up. But one thing I don't do is play with my son because first of all, he is a Pisces. Second of all, he's getting a little older. I'm a single mom, and he be trying me. And then when he tried me, he smirk at me. I be like, okay, you gonna catch these hands, boy. You gonna catch the schoolcraft in me.
These kids don't be knowing. They be thinking you suckers. Like, nah, I didn't grow up in the sucker area with y'all. I grew up in the real area. Don't play with me.
My
Ain't no
kids be
sucker.
like, you ain't about that life. I say, no, y'all ain't about that life because y'all grew up out here and was sheltered. For me,
Exactly.
I grew up in the hood, honey.
And they don't even know. Hey Cherry Hay said the neighbor would cut my behind. Yes, they would. Yeah, and then you got to go home and get a whooping. Like, not only did a neighbor hit you, and then you get home, then your mama done hit you because she embarrassed that you up there cutting up.
Girl, I remember one time, y'all, I was at school. I don't know what I did, but the teacher sat up there and like took a ruler and tore my hand up before I left.
Ooh.
Oh, I got home. She was like, your mama said I could do it. I was like, oh, I got home. Like, you told that lady she could hit
Ooh.
me?
Like, yeah, I did.
You told her she could put her hands on me. Look.
Mm-hmm.
She hit me good with that ruler, honey. I
It's
was
none
mad
of
the
that
whole
now.
bus back home.
It's none of that. My teacher hit me, and I ended up calling her a bad name, y'all. And I was so scared to go home because I knew I was planning on running away after school and everything. I said, I'm running away. I'm not going home. My mama, because she abusive. Everything. I'm like, no, I ain't going there. She done hit me with it. I'm like, no. She'll find a lemon and bust me in the heel with it. No, I'm not going home. But she had hit me. I turned around out of reflex, y'all. Okay, this was not me. But she caught me off guard because I was about to go to my friend desk and get something. I was trying to be sneaky. So she caught the back of my arm with the stick and hit it. It was like, I turned around. I was like, you bulldogger.
You got it. You definitely got in trouble. Somebody else was in here. They erased their comment because, oh, here we go. Now, I'm not going to try to jack your name over, but I am going to say hi to you. And it's BERKAH. Okay? I'd rather spell your name than jack it up all the way. Thanks for coming in. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Look, I had to go make sure I hit the like button too, y'all. I just hit it. I got you, say.
Listen here, I'm forever telling people to hit the like button. I ain't hit nothing. I ain't hit nothing. Okay, y'all. See, y'all want to get to the topic. I picked two out. Oh, let's see which one we're gonna go with first.
Oh, that ain't the topic. Look at this, y'all. Look, we gonna be here for 2 hours.
Okay, so I
Y'all
got
topic. Y'all know how Tay will get us over here, y'all, and get us going. Okay.
Okay, so it say lowering your standards for dating. Yes.
Wait a minute. Let me cover this real quick.
Come here. Let me
They
see.
say I grew up in the Bernie Mac generation. Okay, him who down there? Okay, him
Right.
downstairs.
Okay, come here. Let me
And then
see.
you got Carrie. She said, "Then get home and get one."
Okay.
Yes.
You
Forever
hit
did
your
you
mouth
see
with
you on
the
Schoolcraft? I was on Mark Twain
and
and
you made it
Schoolcraft.
bleed.
Where was you at?
The bleeding?
That's where I grew up at. That's my
No.
childhood home. My auntie still own her home over there, honey. And I'm like, she has really kept up my auntie run that home like a business, baby.
Okay, hold it on there.
Everybody
It's gonna
else,
be
I
okay.
don't know.
All right, because Cynthia just tried to get going on me because she thought that was the topic already. So
No, I'm just trying to cover these comments, girl. Trying to cover the comments.
yeah, because it's moving fast. I know I'm behind.
You got Blondie. She said you guys are good at chatting it up. Feel like I'm talking to some longtime friends. Have to leave. Headed out. Oh, the Costco's. Girl, get me
Come
some.
and pick me up too.
I don't know what to get, but get me something from there. They be having good stuff. Be
Oh,
safe
she
out
in
there.
Hawaii?
Oh, yes.
Girl,
Hola.
you need to come and pick me up. Like, forget Costco. Just come and get me.
When we go to Hawaii, we got a friend.
Yes. I don't want to be here, y'all. I'm against my will. Come and get me.
That was me by mistake. I erased it. Oh, Forever D. No, it was somebody else, girl. I ended up going back and finding that name. I'm so I don't got no glasses on, so I passed about 4 or 5 times, Forever D.
What's Rosemount, Forever D? Did I miss something?
Oh, you stayed on Rosemount. That's between Greenfield and Southfield, right?
I used to live over there, didn't I?
Do you know a Tiffany Cross? Because Tiffany stayed down that way. I'm not putting her government out there. Sorry, Tiff. Did you go to
I knew
Cadillac?
Tiffany, but I don't know the last name.
Forever D, did you go to Cadillac and Cooley?
Hey, Tay Weezy. Happy Friday.
Hey, he say the champ is here. Shalom, everyone.
East 7 Mile. I never been on East 7 Mile. At least I don't think so.
Hey, did you live on East 7 Mile? Chris said right. Hobo hoop. I hope I'm reading that right, Chris. I don't know. Oh, she said no. Okay. Yeah, so I stayed over there all my little life growing up.
I grew up. Where was I born at? I was born on Ivanhoe. I can't remember the direct streets because I was little, but I know it was Ivanhoe. That's the only thing I know.
Okay, say Weezy from the D2. You know, once you part of the D, you can't never remove it from you. Then you got Beverly D. She said, no, I didn't want to go to DPS, so I went out to Inkster. Shoot, Inkster ain't no better. That was what BMF come from. They was out there slinging it up. I watched that show and I was like, it was a whole nother world. I didn't know.
I didn't even know nothing about Inkster until my daddy was telling me about it. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Inkster was the Rough Riders out there, Beverly. I was there from 12 to 21. The school was good. Okay. Tell me something, because honey, BMF don't say that. They say it was rough, okay?
So
all right. Take topic.
The topic was lowering your standards for dating. Anybody want to go first?
I don't know. What y'all think about that in the chat?
Hell to the no.
I'm
not lowering nothing.
I don't think you should lower your standards. Now, I am a Virgo, and they be like, Virgos, their standards are way too high, and I don't think so. It's just that we expect a little bit. I think when you have expectations, though, you are disappointed real quick. So I think that's like a good thing to have, but I don't think you should lower your standards. I don't think you should settle. I don't think nobody should settle.
No, I don't think so. Because I feel like, okay, if that person doing stuff you don't like or you never associated yourself with, just because you want to be in a relationship or date that person, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to force myself to be around somebody doing something that I don't like or I never done before. So I just think some people jump into relationships just because they don't like to be alone. Me, I don't care. I can be alone. I don't care about being alone. But what I'm not going to deal with is craziness and foolishness. I'm not going to deal with that. So, no, I wouldn't lower anything, which I I wouldn't say I like anything, but if you're doing a lot of drinking or you smoking, I just don't affiliate myself with that. So I don't think that I would lower it to date you, no matter how you look or anything else. It's just we can be friends.
So we got Frank. He said no.
Right.
Forever D said that's a big no. Okay. Then Crystal said, well, just a little. Somebody said Teen Aries. No. Well, you know what? So let me talk about the Aries for a minute. Baby, I had an Aries that changed my whole life. I said, never no more. Y'all are dirty, cutthroat, and I do not like y'all.
Not an Aries. Oh, yeah, no.
I can't. Oh, you couldn't have paid me to date an Aries, but then I met an Aries. And baby, he changed my whole life. I said, baby, maybe I was hallucinating and got the wrong Aries. And that's what it was.
No, it's all of them.
Look, I love that Aries to pieces, but it's just that one. I think it's only one out of all of them. Like
I don't know. My brother's an Aries, and I feel sorry for. I'm not. Let me shut up.
Like they whiny, they crybabies. They is but this one is like take my breath away. Okay, I had a moment. A whole moment, y'all.
Forever D said, "Why do I have to change characters to fit one that don't fit in your life?" Right, and that's how I feel.
Oh, I like that, Forever D. I really like that, and that's true.
Yep.
That is true.
You don't. Crystal Clear said you don't have to lower your standards. It depends on your standards. Yeah, I think that's true too. Because some people set them really high, and that's just what they like. Like my sister, her standards are set so high. I guess that's why she's still single because hers is all the way up there. I just think she just need to wait on Jesus and date him because. But like I said, that's everybody. Everybody's standards and opinion is different. I just don't think that I would change mine to just to be in a relationship. I don't think I would do that.
No, wait a minute. Don't talk about your sister like that because that's how I feel. That's what people tell me. Like, girl, you just say too high. And I'm like, well, what you want them to be low? And then I feel like I don't care what. Like, I have MS. So, I went through that period of time of like, oh my goodness, am I going to find somebody to love me still? I should have just went on and been with X, Y, and Z, even if I was going to be unhappy. Then I started having to get a reality check like, girl, no, bye. You still gonna be buying with MS, and you still don't have to lower your standards. So I would never lower my standards, even with MS. And ain't nobody ever gonna come and make me feel any less because I have MS and make me feel like I gotta lower my standards.
Right,
no, I'm doing that because I still bring. Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. And then for what did we leave off at? Okay, Forever D said we have standards for a reason. Right. And I think people forget that. Like they will set what they want and they will say it, but then when they meet this person and it's nothing like their standards, they just like, okay, well, everybody can't be the same. Then they hurry up and quick and change it up and end up being with that person, even though they're not even compatible. But it's just that it's the company and to be satisfied with being with somebody that they give up their standards.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do that. They like they feel like because dating is hard nowadays, it really, really is hard. And it's like it's not easy out here because everybody ain't right, and then everybody is working off trauma and hurt and stuff, and they ain't healed. Yeah. So you think about somebody got all of them on there, and you trying to date them, and they ain't worked through none of their issues. It's gonna make it 10 times harder. So people start to say, well, you know what? I could take this and that about a person. It ain't that bad, even though they don't like it, because they don't feel like nothing better is coming along. But what I have learned in the last couple of years is to wait. And what is for you will be there for you, and you don't have to settle.
Yeah. That's definitely true. Crystal Clear said never settle for less. And Forever D said even God has standards for us. Say that. And then Frank G said that is where communication comes from. Let me know from the door. Exactly.
Now Frank just did a short, and he was talking about people they hook up and they don't get to know each other. They don't become friends, and they don't get to figure out each other before they go ahead and jump the gun. You gotta figure each other out. You gotta know, hey, are we compatible? Is this something that's gonna work long term before you go on? But some people, especially when you throw sex in the mix, baby, that'll make you feel like you want to take your whole life, okay, and say, go ahead and let's get in, because you done gave a part of you, so you like, I might as well thug it out. No. And it can be the most toxic thing ever.
Don't try to take it out.
I'm not gonna try to take it out. Let me see.
Tay said we good people.
No. Okay.
I get hell from an Aries, so I don't know, baby. I get hell and I ain't even sleeping with them. I'm like, what is the problem?
It's coming out.
Yay!
It's gonna be time for the Tooth Fairy. Sorry, y'all.
Forever D is laughing. Tay gonna say we the boss. That's the problem. Yep. I'm a stroll right past that comment.
I see. Whoa, the tooth coming out.
Oh. Make sure the Tooth Fairy come visit.
Okay, Frank G said he like to ask a question. Go ahead, ask away. And while you asking, we're gonna go to Forever D. That is the reason we struggle.
My teeth hurt.
Let me see. Let me see. Did it get loose, or did you end up making a mistake and knocking it loose?
Forever D said, but someone is for everyone. I believe that. I believe that. And I believe we just gotta wait. We gotta wait and don't be rushing stuff because when we rush, we end up in these situations and then you got marriage where people ain't happy. Then you done added a baby to the mix, so you feel like you can't walk away. Let me tell y'all something. That's one thing I'm not afraid to do. I'm not afraid to walk away from a situation that does not serve me. Now I'm gonna make sure I exhaust all avenues before I walk away. But once I have, honey, I done walked before I actually walked, and I'm gonna walk because my peace is far better than anything nowadays. I be saying if I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life, as long as I'm in peace with it.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry, my little guy, he over here having problems.
Whoa!
Did you read that comment Forever D said? This is the reason we struggle, men and women, because we spend too much time trying to change a person who was never on the same level.
And that's it, for real. Right there.
And that's the thing, you gotta be with that person where you ain't gotta make no adjustments. And that's how you gonna know it's your person. You ain't gotta make no adjustments. You could be the most goofiest, weirdest, craziest, lovable person ever, and they're just gonna accept everything about you. Then that don't mean you don't evolve, throughout the time of y'all knowing each other. But what it's saying is I don't have to alter who I am. I could just be me, and you can love everything about me.
Right.
I'm not saying love the nasty parts because we have things we constantly upgrade and work on, but I don't have to change who I am. The core part of me, I don't have to change nothing about that.
Right. Yep.
Crystal said right. Forever D, to me the problem is we don't know how to be friends first. We jump right in and
just jump right on up in there and that's it.
Nah, cause okay, so y'all, this is the thing that shocked me back in the days. It happened to me, and this guy, he got my number. He was like, "Can I get your numbers?" We exchanged numbers, and he was like, "So can we hook up tonight? Can we do something?" I'm like, "Tonight? I am so old school. Like, let's talk on this phone for 2 to 3 months first, bro. I can figure everything out in the time of us talking on this phone for 2 or 3 months. Like, we don't have to hook up. We don't have to see each other tonight.
None of that.
We don't have to do none of that to figure this out." Like,
but people still do it, and I can't believe it. I'm like, with so much going on with people just out here killing people, they crazy and everything. Y'all just hop in their car, go to their house. I'm like, that stuff is just not safe no more. Like, you can't be doing that.
And I ain't mad at them because I said they got more guts and glory than me. I just ain't got it. I ain't gonna be lying and saying I don't have it. I don't have it, but I ain't mad if that's something you want to do and got to do in your life. I'm just saying, do it with that person. Don't do it with me. Don't ask me to do it because I'm scared of that.
Tay Weezy said, "We always get what we want. We a go getter."
Yeah, so that's the problem. And then when y'all don't get what y'all want, y'all be cutting up and telling all kind of stories on the next person.
Yup, that's them.
That's them.
Definitely it.
That's the problem. Because baby, Crystal says sometimes you can push a good man and woman away with being afraid of being hurt. It make if that makes sense. That do make sense, Crystal, because you working off your past hurt. You got boundaries and walls up, and you won't let them down because you have not healed or dealt with the issues that you had experienced previous to that person. So then you bleed all on the next person, and then they like, I don't want you. By the time you figure that out about yourself, they don't want you no more. They ain't got time to deal with it. Go ahead and heal.
I think that's why people have to heal first before they get into another relationship.
You should. I don't believe in that. It takes one to get over one. I just don't. I don't. I can't do it. I need time in between. Like,
first of all, I think that time that when you jump in, when you just got over somebody and you jump in with somebody else, you don't see their problems because right at that moment you with somebody, and then once it really do settle in and you don't like that person or what they do, and then that's when you settle for less. That's when it come in and you end up stuck with that person.
Yeah, you getting something that you just because you was moving on and you use them for the pastime. And I'm the type of person, I don't know how to date multiple people at one time. And sometimes I be mad at myself when stuff don't go the way I wanted it to go. I'm like, oh, I'd have missed out on this person and that person. But then I'm like the kind of person that been to call you somebody else's name if I played those games. You would definitely be the next person name. You got Frank. He said, no, that is what I would do if I met a woman, especially if I am trying to get with her. Crystal said, so true. It's always someone for someone. That's true. True, Crystal. No adjustments, just compromise. Exactly, Fever D. You don't have to change up nothing. You just make compromises. I'm for that. Frankie,
Mommy,
I can't stand
Mommy.
secrets. Let me know everything.
Mommy,
You better lay it out there.
Mommy.
Hey, Proud Mixed Child. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming over.
Hey, Proud Miss Child. Well, PM, I don't know, just roll off better. PMC. Thank you.
Come on.
Pick me.
Okay. Oh, God, I can't pick you. I can't pick you. We gonna fall.
I ain't being true to myself if I don't say PMC.
I like that. I miss you.
For real. I be following after something. I'm like, no, it's PMC. That's it. That's what it is. I'm trying to see where we at in the comments.
I got lost.
Okay, so Crystal say energy and flows. Going to let you know. Yeah, because sometimes you just don't have it with everybody. And I know it was this one guy I was talking to y'all, and I was like, every time I talk to you, it's like forcing puzzle pieces. And that's what I use, and that's a quote that I use in my life. I cannot force puzzle pieces. If it just don't, if it don't fit smoothly, we got to keep it moving. And I told him, like, we got to keep it moving. And he used to get mad about his ex not posting him on her Facebook at Father's Day and stuff. I said, honey, you need to heal them old wounds and go on now. Cause this ain't it.
What?
And I let him know, like, this ain't it. This ain't what you want. Cause I ain't for you.
No, not especially if you living off of that.
Look, hey Cherry Hay said tonight I'm asleep. Exactly. Okay. Me talking about, can we link up tonight? No.
I'm in the bed asleep.
First of all, that number gonna collect a little dust. Okay. I'm so old school, y'all. Frank said that is a turn off. Exactly, Frank. Like, oh, it's such a turn off. Frank G, exactly. Keep it real.
I don't want my tablet.
PMC said, hey, say life, hey, Cynthia.
I'll tell you.
Forever D said, no, thanks, forever. No, thanks. Forget the killing. We need to be talking about them STDs still on 10. Girl, okay, let me tell you. So we ain't got to worry about just STDs, but we got to worry about the spiritual STDs. You be laying down with people, and although you ain't get up with a vaginal disease, you sit up here wondering why you macking moody and you mean, and your whole demeanor has changed because you have now attached yourself to somebody else's demon. Like, people think about that. That's so real too. Like, you thinking about both. I think about both. What I'm gonna come up with, okay? Because you can't get some stuff back.
Forever D said, "No one night stands is for the birds." They is. I didn't even know people still do that. I really thought it was over with.
Well, I figure some people do them on them trips. You know what I'm saying? When they hit them islands and stuff.
I ain't coming back with an island baby or an island STD.
A young lady came back. I watched this show. The young lady had an island baby, and the parents was just so mad. Like, what are you gonna do to help with the baby? He like, listen, this was really just supposed to be a hookup, you know. And she was so in love with him, baby. She kept that baby. She was so in love with him now. So
really,
yeah, because she after that first hand shoot, she kept going back to the islands for him. Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't like it. The people do it, they do it, but honey, protect yourself while doing it because it's too much out here. You can't get some stuff back.
No, you can't.
You cannot give it back. Frank said, as a male, I be having a woman trying to talk to me on Instagram, talking about a relationship. I tell them, I don't even know. Damn, I'm looking for a friend.
Right.
Look, Frank G. I don't know. Use your gut. Because the love of my life was in my DM on Facebook, and honey, I missed the mark. I missed the mark. Okay, I got a little emotional. It's so sensitive. So I use your disturbing, Frank G, when it comes to those messages, them DMs and stuff. Because I don't know. I be feeling like I gonna meet where I'm at, so he'll bring who I supposed to be with where I'm at too. And if it's on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, he gonna bring them there. But I missed the mark on that one. Frank, you guys, Tay said, "What up, though, little man?"
Crystal said there's always red flags. Pay attention. There always is. Some people just ignore them, and it be steady coming, and they just ignore them. Nope.
They ignore all the red flags, huh?
Yup. Proud Miss Child said, "Don't fall for who your heart doesn't beat for real."
That's true. And guess what? It's a lot of people out here at PMC that is in those relationships and their heart ain't even beating no more.
Mm-mm.
And it's like, because you settle. And they so afraid to admit that they settle. It's okay. And like, if I was in a relationship with somebody and they came and said, hey, listen, this ain't where it used to be. Now, either we're going to do one or two things: fight to get it back to where it was, work on it, or walk away. I cannot be mad at that person. Some people be so caught up in, I don't want to ruin the perfect picture for everybody watching, that they rather just fake it to make it. And they don't even address the issues. But I need somebody to always come to me and say, hey, we ain't where we used to be. If we off track, and both of y'all going to know if you off track. Because you ain't even going to want to really deal with that person no more. So that is true, PMC.
Yep. Crystal Clear said basically when it's the right one, you will know. You definitely will know. Your heart will feel so different.
Too. I had another moment when she said that. It really, oh my, Tay, don't do that, because they do it just, you know it. When you know it, you know it. And I know it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having moments in front of y'all.
She just having a little issues right now, y'all. It's okay.
A little emotional issues.
But yes, like you definitely know when it's that person. Like everything in you, like your body just light up like a firework when it's that person. You just know it. And that's so true. Like I never understood it when people say love, like they didn't fell in love with somebody. I used to be like, I don't know where the heck they getting that from. But I do not feel that. But with my little godfather, I actually felt that. And it was so like awesome to actually feel that. And like you said, when it's the right person, they'll come to you in a different way. Then I don't know how to say it. Like when I met him, it was totally fun. It was like I wasn't even going to that place at all. Like I didn't even want to go to the little get together thing. And just being there, I was rude to him and everything. And my daughter, the one who actually got us together, he was telling me, like, Mama, you being rude. He's just trying to talk to say hi to you. And so from that, it led to us talking. And I was single for like 7-8 years because I said I was done with men. I was totally done. I was so stressed out and done with men. But that's true. When you wait and at that right moment, somebody gonna come in your life and you gonna actually know and you're gonna feel it like that's the right person for you. But when you getting all those other mixed feelings and stuff, like, no, this ain't working. I cannot stay. Don't stay and then get married and still say it ain't working. No, don't wait till you get there.
That part. And then listen, y'all, even when it's bad, it's good. Then you know it be that person. Even when it's bad, it's good, meaning I'd be mad at you or be irritated with you. Get on over here and sit down and let me love on you.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't even want you to go. Just
hello, Frugal Mama. How you doing? Happy Friday.
Hey, Wellness Frugal Mama. How are you? You gotta let me know your Monday schedule so I can come over there. I don't know if you see my message on Yaya's page, but I'ma be up next week on time in the morning. So
listen, I be up and on her live and still be laying down.
No, I'm gonna have to be up.
I was like, I'm gonna get up one of these mornings and get up and do this with her, and then I'll be like, you know what? I can't do it this morning.
Tay said Cynthia over there getting emotional walls. Yes, Tay. When you mention that friend, mention them. Oh my goodness, I get so emotional.
Y'all don't mention no friends around here, okay, y'all? Because y'all see where she go. Do not do it. When y'all want to mention friends, stay away from it.
Whatever. So you got Frank G. That is a turn off to me. If you hold on, Frank, because you know I told you I could barely see, right? So let me go ahead and try this again. That is a turn off to see if you're trying to get with me from the door, especially if I think you are catfish and then how people still getting catfish in 2022, y'all. Let me know. You want me to know more about me, but me asking you about you real questions and you never answered it. Yeah, so you got to be careful with that too, because people are still out here catfishing. So you got a lot of people from over like in Africa, Nigeria, all these
Mm-hmm.
other places. So what they
Yep.
do, y'all, is want to befriend you
And
through
get
the net.
money.
Yeah. Okay. Take that straight to it. They want the money, honey.
Uh-huh.
They do, and they think people be gullible and sensitive to the point that they gonna send them the money.
Not me. Forever D and Crystal Clear, they got newborns up in here, and Forever D said, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it was nice kicking in with you all, but this newborn has sounded the alarm. You know what that means?" And Crystal Clear said, "I have a newborn waking up now. He's ready to eat." So y'all go here with those bundle of joys and congratulations to y'all babies and
Yeah.
everything. And so y'all go ahead and feed these babies, because you know when they get going, they don't care what you doing.
And if y'all haven't checked out Crystal Clear 2K22 with the rainbow at the end, definitely check her out. She got photos, vlogs of her newborn grandbaby. And then you got Forever D over there that did a whole nursing and delivery, okay, on her channel with her baby, okay? So go check them out, y'all.
I gotta go over there and watch that. I be so behind, and then my dang on thing don't pop up and show me everybody. They got videos out, so I'm gonna check y'all videos out because I like to watch. Even though I ain't having no more kids, I still like to watch people little pregnancy blogs and all that stuff. It just be so cute and heartwarming when somebody bring a baby in the world.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's look, y'all. This is, remember I said my favorite quote is like, I don't force puzzle pieces, and I feel like things should fit like a puzzle piece. Look at Proud Miss Child PMC. He said, I have been married slightly over a year, and my wife is the puzzle piece. Okay. That was missing from my life. She makes me a better man, and our love sticks like glue. Come on, PMC. Come through one time, 2 times, 3 times for a sister. Because that's how I feel, but my love of my life ain't for me.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, I had another moment, y'all. I can't keep doing this. Keep breaking down. I've been waiting. I gotta do right on this job. I feel like I'm failing every time I get emotional. I've been waiting since 2009 to get in a relationship, Frank. And guess what? That wait gonna pay off, baby. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna pay off because you didn't settle, and you're gonna get what is for you. Okay, somebody to come in and fit, just like PMC said, a puzzle piece. Okay. And y'all gonna make each other better, and you're gonna be like, oh, you've been missing all the time. You look, it's been you all the time. Yes.
Right.
And then you got hey Cherry, hey, amen, proud. Yes, that's beautiful. Yes, it is.
Listen, Tay Weezy, I don't know who he talking about. Tay Weezy talking about don't never say never. You're going to have another. He must be talking to you, Cynthia.
Nah, he ain't talking to me.
Oh,
This
you talking
game
about
is,
somebody in the chat then.
oh yeah, because I'm gonna have bonus kids, honey. That's all I'm gonna have. You got everybody speaking to everybody. And what's the link, Cynthia? Oh, I would drop the Mrs. Favorite link one more time. Let me go.
Mm-hmm. Y'all listen, I'm definitely not me. I love kids. I'm waiting on my son to have one. I cannot wait, y'all, because I may relocate all the way to Arizona when he say he got a baby on the way, because I'm ready to be a grandma. I love my oldest son, and I don't know if he gonna have kids, but listen here, y'all. Me, I ain't having no more. That's it for me. That is it. Listen here, that last one, he took everything out of me when he left. That was it for me. That boy, he broke me down in so many pieces until I told them to take him out, and his lungs weren't even developed. I said, take him out, and they like, his lungs ain't developed yet. I said, y'all got technology to save him. Y'all can get him out. Sure, y'all didn't come this far to say y'all can't save him now. Y'all got technology. Y'all better get him up out of here. He done outwore his welcome. So no, I'm good on kids, but as being a grandma, I keep telling my kids, I don't want to be no old grandma. Don't make me no grandma when I'm 60, because I'm not watching no kids. Then I'm gonna be upset. So they better do it. Not my daughter. She got to go ahead and finish her life and everything. But for my son, he better do something. Yes, everyone, to everybody hi, because it's getting time for me to get ready and go. Because I have to go downtown to the Christmas tree lighting. I am not excited about it at all, y'all. I don't even know why I even told these kids that I would even go. So I'm not happy at all. I already got my long sleeve on, but I'm gonna have to put on a sweater, a coat, hat, gloves, scarf, put on 2 pair of pants, put on some boots, and I don't even got no wool socks. So I don't know. I don't want to do this little thing downtown, but I'm going. I'm going down here to see the tree. It only take them 3 seconds to light this tree up.
But you sitting down there in that cold all the time.
All those hours. I can't do it. So this gonna be my last year.
No.
Big, what you doing in here?
I'm so mad I can't go though. I told my niece I was gonna go. I'm like, yeah, I'm going back. Yeah,
It's
okay.
okay.
So I done dropped links in the chat. If you need the link redrop, everybody reach out to everybody. I just dropped Six Balls is back. Proud Miss Child Wellness with Frugal Mama and Tay Weezy. I put Yay Weezy. My bad, Tay Weezy.
Yay, we.
I didn't mean to do that on purpose. I got Forever D. If you need me to read, and I'm gonna do Hey Sherry Hey. If you need me to drop your link again, just let me know. Y'all tap in with each other. You might meet a new friend, and if a person ain't for you, share them out. Might be for somebody else. I'm not naive on this platform. I know everybody is not gonna be for everybody,
Right.
But they might be for somebody else. Yay, crazy. SF. Take out my tools, y'all.
Take out what?
You got his tools while y'all playing. While she playing.
What tools? I don't know what that means. So enlighten me, Cynthia.
I don't know. That's between y'all two. I don't know.
What? I didn't just say that's between y'all. I just said enlighten me, and you gonna say that's between y'all too.
Yeah, because I was over here caught up in emotions, and dropping down links. I don't know. I was lost.
See, you all in your emotions, and I'm over here getting stuck in somebody's tools, and I don't even know what they is.
Sure.
And everybody up here laughing. What is the tools, y'all? Since y'all laughing.
Is anybody about to go live after this?
Yeah, who going live so I can come over for a minute? Because I ain't leaving out. Listen, I'm trying not to leave out, but.
Is your whole family going, Tay?
Heck yeah.
So it's gonna be you, your kids, and your sister.
My sister not even going.
Oh, just you and the babies.
Yeah, pray for.
I wish I was feeling better. I would go, but girl, the way that air took me out yesterday, I refuse.
It's snowing right now.
Exactly. I ain't leaving out the house today. That air took me out so bad yesterday. I was laid up in the bed and couldn't even move, y'all. I said, "What is going on? This is some different kind of air."
Six Balls asked you a question.
Why I said don't go live? What do you mean? Why I'm not showing my face? Six Balls.
Promise y'all, listen here. It's no way to stay warm. Okay, I don't know where you from, but we in Michigan and it's like 20 degrees. It's no warm. Okay, you see all the stuff I just named that I'm gonna have to put on to go. Oh yeah, you from somewhere warm, right? I think so. But listen here, it's nothing you can put on. Hey, Sleazy, did I say it right? Happy Friday.
Hey, Sleazy. How are you? Six Balls, are you asking why I'm not showing my face on here?
Okay, Providence Shine from Puerto Rico. That's see. So you're not cold.
Oh no, I go live on Thursdays at 6:30 and then Sundays, unless I do a pop-up live.
Yes, it's. Let me check the weather so I can show y'all, cause it's cold.
Then I come on here with Tay on Friday. So she be with me on Thursdays. I'm be with her on Fridays. Then I'm doing
Mhm.
my own. Unless I do a pop up. You go live, girl. I need to be entertained. Go ahead, go live.
Bing, let me see your phone so I can, cause my weather not thing not working.
Oh, and Six Balls, I like your hair. They got you way together. Your hair was too cute.
Okay, y'all. So it is 33 degrees. It's snowing, and it feels like 23 degrees. The wind is making it feel colder. So yeah, Michigan is definitely cold. Look at that.
Yes.
So I will be downtown freezing.
Yeah.
So y'all just pray for me.
We ain't going nowhere today. I went out yesterday and came back in. Didn't know. I didn't think I was gonna make it back in.
Tay Weezy said it's 48 here. Where you at, Tay Weezy? You from Detroit, but you moved. You had to. It'd be 48 degrees.
Yeah, I just dropped down Sleazy link. Definitely go check her out. You never know, you might make a new friend.
Yes, probably, child. The weather is so cold. Like it, you can't even be happy in the weather. But my kids want to go to experience it, so downtown we go to be cold. So, but I do know I ain't going to the parade. I cut that out. I already told her I ain't making it. I'm not doing the parade. I cannot freeze for both events. There's no way.
It's that partly cloudy for me, okay, and 30-degree weather.
Yeah, that's too much. It's too cold. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to get off of here. Cynthia should go live so I can come on hers and sit.
No, I ain't going live, girl. I'm just pushing through. Like I said, I don't even feel good. And I feel so bad because Sickness and Soil was on last night and I was on her lab and she was like, somebody wanna come up? Girl, I could barely move. I was like, come up.
You couldn't even hit the button.
Girl, I listen, okay. I laid that daggone tablet down right next to me and was knocked out asleep, but I was hearing everything that was being said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm over here popping halls now.
Sleazy said nice 60 degrees and sunny California. Oh, congratulations.
And I'm mad
Don't
you
come
gotta
here.
go. You know how you like to stay on for 3 hours.
Who?
Oh, y'all, the live-a-thon starts tonight at 12 a.m. and it kicks off with African Dreaming. If y'all haven't tapped in, do you mind me saying this on your page? I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just like, ooh. Um, it kicks off with African Dreaming and it's put together by Mrs. T with the T. I don't even let me see if I can go find a links drop her link. You mind if I drop her link so they
Girl, I said I don't care.
okay. Well, I gotta ask you. I just can't be on your page doing what I want to do.
Girl, you
You
can
might
turn
just block me. You know, I might get blocked.
No.
I get blocked.
Stay safe and blessed. Take care of you all. Thank you, Proud Miss Child. Same to you.
Same to you, Promise Child. Have a good day. Thank y'all for stopping through. If y'all haven't hit the like button, definitely hit the like button going out. We appreciate y'all.
Oh, you gonna listen here, Tay Weezy. I may be frozen downtown to the ground at 8 o'clock. You may have to call the people for me to get me unthawed from down there, cause I'm gonna be froze. Cause the thing started, I think 6 o'clock. They probably ain't gonna light the tree until like 8. So by the time we get back to the car and make our way through the traffic, I'll probably be back home about 10. So I'm hoping that I can get down there. I
Sorry.
know the parking gonna be crazy, and I know it's gonna be expensive too.
It's not that expensive. Them food truck lines be off the hook. So if y'all want to eat, just make sure y'all grab y'all stuff.
I'm not going to no food truck. I just, as soon as that tree light up, listen here, those kids better be hit back to the car, or I will lead them downtown.
Tay, they do a horse ride. Do the horse ride so we can see
I'm
that.
not doing the horse ride either.
I'm just trying to give you some suggestions. You kind of like cutting me off on each one. Like,
Cynthia, I'm not gonna be happy down there.
You have to. You can't go with that kind of energy. You got to go pump. Like you can't go with that energy. It's gonna make the experience bad. You got to go with a cheerful energy. Then it's gonna be a good experience.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna work on it. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
The last time I went on the carriage ride, I was pregnant with Osa, and I was there with his daddy on the carriage ride. That's the last time I got on there.
Oh, well, they don't have carriage rides. They got the horse rides, though. You can
Yeah,
do
the horse ride, carriage ride thing, and I was terrified.
Oh Lord. Well,
But I'm gonna have
Tay.
fun with them. I'm gonna have fun with them. I'm just gonna be cold because I'm anemic, so I get a little colder faster than them.
Yeah, I understand. Stop and get some. I know at Myers they have like the warm socks, the warm tees,
Mm.
and then get the Dollar Tree got the warm packs you put in your gloves.
Oh yeah, they
So
do.
and you can put them in your socks too. I used those for last year.
I forgot because last year we was prepared. We had the thermos with the hot cocoa in it and everything. This year I ain't did nothing. Hey, Love Ice TV, how you doing? Happy Friday! Thank you for coming in.
Hey, how are you?
The light show. You come out the Wayne County Light Show, the Wayne County Light Fest, huh?
I'm bored.
You bored?
Mm.
What kind of lunch you having, Love Ice? Why is it doing that? Oh, that's why it's doing that. Okay. You have a blessed day too. Hey, Cherry. Hey, I'm about to get off too because I got to get my little guy dressed and everything.
Mommy, why had give me dress?
So we can go to the tree lighting.
Today?
Yes.
Well, who coming with?
Just me, you, and your sister.
No Tavon?
No Tavon.
Why kids always gotta have somebody? That's how my kids just
don't
get
know.
it. They be like, "Who coming with us?" Us.
Right, and that's it.
They be like,
Hi.
You saying hi?
"Hey, little guy, how you doing?"
Good.
That's good. You enjoy the tree lighting, okay?
Okay.
All righty. Y'all stay warm.
I'm gonna try. I'll be texting.
Yes, indeed. Love
Mommy.
Ice TV. All right, y'all. You have a nice day on my end. I'm gonna
Hey,
step.
Weezy said, "What up, though, little man?"
I said hi.
It's a him. You wanna tell him hi?
Hi.
Look, say hi.
Hi.
All right, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta get him ready. So thanks everybody for coming over and talking. So we gotta go. Everybody have a happy weekend. Be safe. Don't get in no trouble because it's always easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out. So everybody be safe and see y'all.
Bye.
Bye.